Hello guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joy and today we are representing the motherland. I don't know, I just felt cute wearing this and I decided to wait for my shoot. Anyways, if you're new here, my name is Joy. Please subscribe to my channel and join my family. I don't know, I'm just building something here, and if you support, I will appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anyways, in today's video I will be talking about things you should not bring to the US, because this is the most dramatic thing. You walk into the airport and you see people with these things. So I am here to be your coach to help you not embarrass yourself at the airport. You know what? Don't. Okay? So if you haven't watched the video of things to bring to the US, please be sure to check it out, and let's jump straight into this video. Honestly, this video I feel like is directed mostly to my people from Kenya, but also, you know, to people from the motherland or whatever country you're from. I know a lot of people bring this stuff, but this is my opinion. It's not opinion for everyone. This is from my experience, and it's, you know, it's not meant to, you know, tarnish or hurt anyone. It's just my opinion, okay? And it will help you deal with the customs, okay? Yeah, so number one thing not to bring to the US: do not bring seeds, okay? So the US prohibits people from bringing seeds. That's against. So a lot of people want to come, and you know, when you come from Kenya, for instance, we have a lot of traditional vegetables, traditional stuff. You really miss them when you're here, especially things like managu, terere, you know, pumpkin leaves, all those things, especially being a Luya. We miss all those things when we're here. But you don't want to be caught carrying seeds, you know, you don't want to put yourself in that trouble. It just takes a lot of time through immigration. They check, they scrutinize you more. Just avoid, you know, you will come here and you will adapt, and you will actually find those things here. I don't know how they get here, but you'll find those stuff here. You'll find seed here. You'll be able to buy the seeds here. Maybe they follow the right procedure of bringing those stuff here. I don't know, but please do not bring seeds into the country. You don't want to be stopped at the customs, because it's nerve-wracking. It shakes you, especially if it's your first time and you've never been stopped. It really shakes you, and yeah, don't put yourself into that situation. You're allowed to bring this stuff, number two, which is dried fish, but a lot of people overdo it. Where are you going with a sack of fish? Like, where are you taking a sack of fish? Surely somebody has carried like gunia ya samaki, like gunia, and that gunia has tilapia, obambla, daga, omena. Like, dude, come on. You know, I'm just saying, unless you bring it to share. Actually, they don't stop you from coming with dried fish, by the way, but I just think it's too much. And you know, I don't know how. Just carry something that you can enjoy maybe for the first few months. Unless you're a business person, I don't think you should really honestly bring a whole sack of, you know, of fish. Because you'll find a variety of fish here. You'll find tilapia. I know it doesn't taste the same as home, but there's tilapia here, there's omena. You find those stuff here, genuinely. Yes, so I know you want to just feel like home, being away from home, but I would recommend, please don't carry that stuff. It's too much. Just carry a little bit for the first few weeks, and then a month, and then you'll figure out. But a whole sack, like your whole suitcase, is fish. Do you have a family? If you have a family, I think it's understandable, but you are alone. Where are you going with that? I think it's too much. The other thing is corn flour, unga ya ugali. Like, somebody goes to a kisiagi and siagas a whole gunia. Like, where are you taking that? Please don't stress yourself because there's corn flour here. I mean, even if you bring it, you're going to eat it for 6 months. Then what? You're going to have to get adapted to what you find here. You'll find corn flour here. There's a lot of Mexican stores, Middle East stores that sell those stuff, you know, and you will find them here. I think I will put some of the names and the brands I use in the description box, so that if you're coming, if you're on your way, you know where to get some of this stuff, because I struggled too, and I missed some of these foods because where I went I didn't have a lot of Kenyans who would share this stuff with me. But I'm here to plug you so you don't have to feel the need to carry a whole sack of corn flour. You can bring one, like jogor, just to eat when you miss home, and then you will adapt. You'll find this stuff here. Okay, so you really don't have to bring this stuff with you. The other thing I forgot to mention in the previous video, the other thing I usually recommend is be careful when you bring prescription medicine without prescription, because in Kenya you can find a lot of medicine without prescription. Yes, it's good to bring like antibiotics, anti-malarials, because you're coming, but be very careful when you're getting prescription medication without prescription, because when you cross to the border and you are accidentally found with those prescription, how are you going to explain, like, where's your prescription? Just to be cautious, don't bring a lot of medication, and if you really need medication, go to your doctor, get a prescription. You know, if you are genuinely sick, get it. But because you're moving to a new country, you'll need anti-malarials. I usually recommend bringing Panadol. You know, that's a paracetamol. It's pretty much Tylenol here. So just bring those, but don't bring prescription medication, because you don't want to get into trouble with immigration. Okay. The other thing I usually tell people, it is not necessary to bring is braid. My fellow women, we bring a lot of braids and thinking we'll never find braids. No, if you watched my video where I went to the salon here, you'll see there's a wide variety of braids. I live in a town that is very predominantly white. There's only 39 black people in this town, and I think I made the 40th person. I need to do a video on that. Anyways, so there are only 39 people, but you can see I drive 30 minutes away to a different town, and I find the bread. So you don't have to stress yourself carrying braids, and it's just not worth it. You know, don't overpack yourself carrying braids. I don't think it's worth it. The other thing I usually tell people not to carry is shoes. Because genuinely, I would say bring like $1 shoes. Don't bring the sneakers, because they will look to me they will look out of place. I'll just say bring, maybe depending on where you're going, do not bring a lot of shoes. You know, maybe you can bring your heels, but you'll find those stuff here with time. You'll even realize really people don't wear heels here. If you go to a small town like mine, or even if you're in a big town, you'll realize that this is a flat shoe country. A lot. Maybe I don't even think in LA people do it too much. Bring more flat shoes, but don't bring too much. Bring like at most I'd say 5 pairs. Donate, give out to people. You'll buy those stuff here. You know, you don't need 100 pairs of shoes or 20 pairs of shoes to bring with you. Just bring the necessary, because you'll realize you'll find the shoes here. So do not bring your shoes. Do not bring your bedding. It's only going to fill up your space. Do not bring your duvet, you know, bed sheets. I brought bed sheets because they were cultural. My mom gave me as a wedding gift. But genuinely, if it was up to me, I would not bring bed sheets, because you'll find all the stuff here. You don't need to fill your space trying to bring bed sheets and whatever. Just bring a Maasai shuka and it will be good to go, and you'll find the stuff here. It is very important to avoid carrying things that you don't need. Sometimes you think you need, but you don't need. The other mistake I always make is to overshop. Honestly, I should have said this in the beginning. Do not overshop. Okay, do not overshop. Have a shopping list. I would recommend just at most, honestly, spend like $100 in shopping in Kenya. Do not overshop, because save the money. You'll come buy things that are in fashion here. If you don't know, here, like during winter, people wear different stuff. During summer, people wear different stuff. So I wouldn't say don't overshop. Don't waste your money buying a lot of clothes. Don't buy expensive suitcase, because when you get here, where else are you going? Where else are you going? You will realize suitcase I spent, the first time I was coming, I think I spent almost 20k on suitcases. This time round I went to Italy and bought a suitcase for I think I bought 3 of them for like 7k, because they're very good quality suitcases, but I'm like, don't overspend money buying suitcases, because once you get on the plane, you don't see your suitcases until you get here. And then once you get here, somebody picks you the suitcases. What else? They should be fair quality, because in the plane sometimes they throw them and you don't want it to have a tear, but you can wrap your suitcase with a foil. Not a foil, a cling film, like the one they wrap fruits with, and it prevents a lot of tear and stuff. So you can bring a cling film, and once they finish checking, or if you are sure about your weight, you can wrap it. But once they weigh it, you can request that you want to wrap your suitcase, and they will allow you to wrap it once you finish checking. Do not wrap before you get to the airport, before you pass the security checks, because they may need to open your suitcase. So don't bother. The other thing is, be careful about the liquid sizes you bring. So if it's your perfume, I think I forgot, but you have to Google that. I think it's like 5 ml. You can only in your check-in you can put everything. In your carry-on you cannot bring a certain level. So if you're thinking about carrying toothpaste, buy the travel size ones. They are always available in supermarkets. You cannot bring your whole big family size toothpaste to your carry-on, but you can bring it in your check-in. You don't need to bring it to buy a big, a big stuff. I would recommend just buying stuff like the hygiene products. Buy just small ones. I would say buy the travel size if you're sure where you're going and if you have transport. But if you don't have transportation and you need time to figure out stuff, I would say buy the family size. Put the family size in your check-in bags, the bags that will go in the cargo, and then the travel size, you put them in your carry-on bag. Anyways, I think those are some of the things I would say please do not bring with you to the US. And if you are like me, you brought a lot of crazy stuff. You guys, I brought crazy stuff when I was coming. Hey, I wasted a lot of money. My dad, may God bless his soul, may he rest in peace, he spent a lot of money on my first time coming to the US, and it was ridiculous. I didn't need any of those stuff. So I would say at most, if you're in Kenya or wherever you are, I don't know about your currency, but in Kenya, spend $100, which is 10,000 Kenyan shillings. That should be your goal. Maybe plus hair and stuff, maybe go to $200 or $150, 15k at most. Don't overdo it. It's not necessary. It's not worth it. You're going to regret it, like I always do. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and comment below. If you're coming to the US, or if you have any questions, let's have a chat in the comment section below. You can ask me anything and I will be ready to answer. You can DM me on Instagram. I may take long, but I will answer your questions regarding what you should or should not bring to the US, if it's necessary or not. And if you're here and you're struggling to settle down, please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I will support you, because I know how tough it is to be a foreigner and trying to settle down. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this far. May God bless you, and until next time, remember to have hope, faith, and dreams. Bye.